Okay, so we got the terrible towel over there. Got Cowboys one over here. Dolphins one over here.
Yep.
Should we do the? You know what I'm saying? Should we? Let's do it. Come on.
Yeah, we go.
Come
Let's
on.
do it. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's December football.
We made it to December, boys.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes.
Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear. Horsemen are here in the flesh, baby.
Yes,
What is
sir.
going on? Welcome to week number
All right.
14 of the
We're in
Horsemen
week
of
14
Pick'ems.
already.
We're in December.
We're in December football.
This is where the
Yep.
going gets tough and the tough gets going. Or so they say.
Yep.
What's going on? A Pizzle fins up till I die, representing the 305, 24/7, 365 days a year. Elsie Muscles, 28.
What's up?
Steelers,
Steeler
gone
Nation.
to Super Bowl.
Steelers gone Super Bowl. And while we're going to gone Super Bowl, I'm going to make sure I'm going to ask one question. Want a Sprite cranberry?
Why, yes, I do. Why,
Oh,
yes,
yes,
I
sir.
do.
Look at those.
And of course, representing America and its team.
America.
Time.
Yep. Yes, sir. Your boy Tiny Tim back again, representing America's team 24/7, 365. Oh, ho, 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 ho. You want to talk about D? This past week, D stood for destruction.
Destruction.
Before we do anything else, Alex, I actually brought this up last week. We didn't get to do it last week, but I want to start off this week with something interesting. I think you know what we're talking about. Where every team stands in regards to the playoff race.
Oh.
So,
Playoffs? Don't talk about
What?
playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs?
playoffs? I just want to win a game.
Pull it up.
But I have it right here, guys. I have the official playoff machine. This is something I wanted to do last week. We didn't get to do it last week, but here we are. We're going to do it today, if this will work. Hold on, give me a second.
Green.
Come on.
Oh, boy.
Give it a second. Give me a second, guys.
That is correct. Dashy, thank you for bringing that up. The Texans and the Bears are officially eliminated from the playoffs.
Yes, they are.
First two
But-
teams to be.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for playing. Thank y'all. Sorry you can't move on any further, but I'm sure we got lovely parting gifts.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
See you next fall.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yep.
So look at that, guys.
So there it is.
So there's our playoff standings right now. If the season were to end today, Buffalo would be where the AFC, the road to the Super Bowl, goes through Buffalo. And for the NFC, it would go through Philly. And the second, the playoff matchups here would be interesting to say the least, though, especially one in particular, Alex.
Yes, because we played them week 2.
Not only did you play in week 2,
We whipped their ass.
you whooped them. You had that big comeback.
Yes, we did. And that would be awesome to do it back to back in the same season.
It would absolutely, and not only that, it would also be a rematch as well between the Titans and the Bengals, as well. Another rematch.
Yes,
We'd have
indeed.
Vikings, Seahawks, A-Bombs, one of the big A-Bombs matchups, the 49ers and Giants, and then Cowboys and Buccaneers. Tiny Tim would be going on the road to Tampa.
Oh,
If the season
Man,
ended today.
three times to meet the GOAT 3 times in 2 years. I think it's a little too much.
Oh man, it'd be crazy though.
no, but you guys are the better team. You would easily
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
come out.
Buccaneers are nowhere close to it. But yeah, we'll do this a little bit right before the show every week for the next few weeks, especially because we got playoffs coming up. But right now, that is the current playoff picture according to the NFL playoff machine
Love it.
officially. So I will go ahead and stop sharing that
There we
there.
go.
Before
Good
we have
stuff.
I know Dash is going to mention this. Before we get into our recap, we gotta go over the teams over bye.
But we got to do the recap first. And
But
then
we
we'll-
get to our I got you.
we got to do the recap first. So, week 13 was up and down and all around. Let's talk about it. It's time for the recap.
Boom.
Starting out Thursday night, it was the Buffalo Bills defeating the Patriots. No surprise, 24-10.
Wasn't even close.
No surprise here whatsoever. Josh Allen proves as to why he is one of the front runners for the MVP.
Yes, sir. He is a
And
front runner
offensive
for
player of the year.
MVP. He's a front runner. He rightfully deserves it. This wasn't even close. The Patriots, let's be honest here. I really still think that it's either sabotage for what they're doing to Mac Jones or he just sucks. I'm on the end of he just sucks, but still, Mac Jones ain't good. Let's be
He
honest.
should have stuck with Zappy.
He should have stuck with Bailey Zappi.
He should have stuck with the Zappomania. Zap attack.
You should have stuck with him, but they'll never learn.
Yeah, they should have kept Zappy Hour going.
Zappy. Yes,
Yes.
don't worry. Be Zappy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's right. Josh Allen had a pretty nice game. He went 22 of 33, 223 yards, and 2 touchdowns through the air. Devin Singletary from a certain college that
Is on your
we
shirt.
both went to.
Yes, we did.
Give a hoot, don't flute. Had 1 touchdown on the ground. And on the other side, Mac Jones, 22 of 36, 195 yards, and 1 touchdown. No interceptions. This game was pretty
I didn't really watch much of it. I missed the first half because I was working. So
It was mid. Let me just say that. It was the definition of the word mid.
I agree.
But anyways, 24-10 was the final from Thursday night in Foxborough.
Foxborough.
Foxborough. Next one, this one should not be any surprise to anybody whatsoever because Soldier Field is Aaron Rodgers' second home.
Yes, it is. Just like Big Ben
Right.
owns Cleveland, Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago.
28-19, the Packers beat the Bears. Aaron Rodgers still owns them.
Still owns them. I knew
He
they were
still
going to
owns
win. I knew they were going to win. But I will say this: Justin Fields continues to impress me, and they need to build the team around him. Get him spend some money, get some offensive line, and spend some money getting receiving threats.
I
Chase
think that's-
Claypool has been an absolute disaster, which I am actually really happy about because we have the Bears' second round pick, and if it's in the first pick or 2 in the second round,
I think
That's
it's
gonna be
the
nice for
second.
us.
I think it's the second pick.
right now it's the second pick. But in the second round, who knows?
Ooh.
I'm intrigued though.
Oh yeah. Justin Fields did not throw any touchdowns. He actually threw 2 picks,
Yeah, but he ran for a nice head.
but he ran for a nice touchdown, which got me some nice money on that underdog fantasy pick'em slip, if you know what I'm saying. But
Mm-hmm. I know
um,
what you're saying.
but the fact of the matter is, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers still own the Bears. Always have, always will. The Bears still suck. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but with the win, I believe that the Packers now have the most all-time wins in NFL history.
Yes, they do. They are most all-time.
How about that?
That's crazy to think about, but technically speaking, that is the truth.
That is true. 28-19 was the final from Chicago.
Chicago.
How about them Steelers?
Hey, we got the win.
Against some dirty birds.
We beat the Falcons 19-16.
What do you got to say about that?
My thoughts in the game, the second half was kind of sloppy defensively. We let them get back in the game. We really didn't play aggressive. We let our foot off the pedal. Realistically, I'm happy with how we played. This is also an interesting stat that I saw. The Steelers have gone 4 games in a row without having a turnover, interception, or fumble. It's the longest since 1939.
Oh,
wow.
So that's pretty crazy to think about. And yeah, it was a great win. I'm very happy the Steelers won. Najee Harris is looking better. The running game's more consistent. I just wish they would play a full four quarters. Please, for the love of God, just play 4 full quarters. It's not hard to ask for, is it?
Might happen this week.
I really hope the guy does, but I just absolutely love that interception that Marcus Mariota threw, though, to Minkah Fitzpatrick to seal it. And people are saying, go in the end zone, go in the end zone. I'm like, no. Remember what happened in week 2 with the Jets and Browns? You don't do that.
No.
I will say, though, there was a live stream I was watching right after the game was over. This guy, Slida. His reaction after the game was absolutely hilarious after Martin Mariota threw that interception. That was the funniest thing, pure comedy gold.
I actually watched his stuff. I did not see his reaction to that.
It was so funny. You have to check out his actual live stream. Like after he threw the interception, he was just so defeated. And then
he actually does really good calls for the Braves.
Yes, he. Oh yeah, that's right.
He's a Braves fan as well.
He's a diehard Braves fan.
Let's go.
All Georgia fan. Yeah, Steelers deserve that win.
Yeah, 19-16. You contemplated going to this game, didn't you?
I really wanted to, but I ended up working. So
makes sense.
But
if
there's a preseason, I gotta get that money. If there's a preseason game though, which I think there will be in the next year or two, then I'm definitely going to that 100%.
Nice.
So I want to go see Atlanta.
But yeah, 19-16 was the final from Hotlanta. Speaking of one of the teams you were just mentioning, the Jets, Mike White season, they came pretty close to beating the Minnesota Vikings, but they came just
so they participated in the Frank Costanza challenge because
just short.
Yep, just short. Mike White's impressing me each and every week. I really think that he should be the quarterback in the future. He didn't throw a touchdown, but I think he should be the starter the rest of the way. I think that Zach Wilson, though, he lost the locker room after what he said at that Patriots game. He lost the locker room.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah, and they play Buffalo, Detroit, Jacksonville, Seattle, Miami. They could make a playoff berth.
They could.
They could be for the first time in how long? When's the last time the Jets were in the playoffs?
2010.
Yeah, 2010. That was the last time when they end up going this day.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think the Jets are going to jet. They're gonna jet it up. Let me just say that.
I could see that, but man,
the real Jets are gonna show up.
I think you got some good pieces to build around Mike White, though. The new franchise, not Zach Wilson.
Is he really though? That just seems weird.
It is weird, but hey, the locker room likes him.
It just seems weird. I mean,
I want to see a lot more of the guy. You know, I mean, I see what more he can do.
Yeah, well, give him the starts for the rest of the year. Let's see what he can do, I guess.
Exactly.
But regardless, Minnesota got the win, 27-22. And there we go. Justin Jefferson once again caught himself a tutty.
Justin Jefferson's a monster, man.
Double J. Now this is probably the biggest mismatch of the last week. The Lions put up a 40 burger over the Jaguars.
Oh my God, dude! And the battle between number 1 and number 2 overall picks. The number 2 overall pick played a lot better,
and he proved why he should have been the number 1 overall pick.
He should have been number 1.
What an absolute beast!
He was a monster, man. Trayvon Walker only got 5 tackles and nothing else. Aiden Hutchinson got, let me see here. He got,
I think he got half a sack.
half a sack and 2 tackles.
Just
so,
2.
hey,
Yeah,
it's still
but it
better
doesn't
than
matter.
nothing.
The win is all that matters in the end. Jamal Williams, that guy is a
Touchdown
that-
machine.
He's a end zone magnet.
Oh, 100%.
He's an end
He's been
zone
doing
magnet.
pretty. He's been doing pretty
He
good.
has the most touchdowns in the league so far. He's at 14.
Yes, he does have the most
He got
touchdowns. in the
14
league.
touchdowns on the ground.
That's insane to think about, but it's the truth, though. He has the most. Yeah, and DeAndre Swift is looking like a bust.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't do that.
Jamal Williams has completely took over. He has taken over.
And Jared Goff. How about Jared Goff proving to the world that he was the former number 1 overall pick?
I agree, man. Jared Goff's been playing decently. So
31 of 41, 340 yards, 2 touchdowns, both of them of which were caught by Almond-Ra St. Brown.
Dude, he's been really good too, man. He's been one of the best receivers in the league as well.
And the Lions put up a 40-burger over the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
Philadelphia Checkers.
The Checkins.
They got the win 35-10 over the Tennessee Titans.
AJ Brown dominated, and he had every right to be.
And the Titans fired their GM afterwards.
Which is rightfully deserving.
Which is absolutely, I think it's actually kind of funny.
Right.
Because they traded AJ Brown to the Eagles. He smokes them, and he gets fired.
Exactly. Not only that, dude, the Titans may win the division by default, but God, that the Titans are definitely the definition of one and done. No matter what they get, they're going to be the 4th seed, and they're going to get crushed whoever's the 5th seed.
Yes, they will, because Ryan Tannehill is not going to get the job done. How about this for a stat? Okay, Derrick Henry. Oh, Henry. 11 carries, only 30 yards.
30 yards. That's so bad.
That's embarrassing.
It's pathetic.
That's absolutely pathetic, if you ask me.
Oh, trust me, there is no excuse for that.
Absolute blowout, 35-10, Eagles over the Titans from Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So,
Deshaun Watson is back.
Oh God.
Deshaun Watson is back. 27-14. They beat the Houston Texans. No surprise whatsoever.
They didn't score a single offensive touchdown. They had a punt return touchdown, a fumble recovery touchdown, and a interception, pick 6 touchdown. So no offensive touchdowns throughout the whole game. The only touchdowns they got were because of the
special
defense.
teams or defense.
That's insane to think about, man. Deshaun Watson, dude, he did not impress me one bit.
Oh, yeah, he looked a little rusty.
Oh, 100% he did.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Shut up, Alex. Shut up, Alex. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Deshaun Watson got the win. Let me just say that. He got the win. He got the win. 27-14.
I know you were trying to go with
Finals
that one
there.
too.
I'll type it in the private chat.
Texans suck. Texans are going to get CJ Stroud, and I'm hoping to God maybe he might be the fact that turns the Ohio State quarterback narrative around, but still. Other than Justin Fields, one Ohio State quarterback has been good.
Okay. Lamar Jackson got hurt, but the Ravens got the win over the Broncos 10-9.
If you watch this game, you either hate the sport of football or are a giant masochist
Masochist.
Yeah, I'm just saying that, dude. That game was pure garbage incarnate. Broncos country, let's cry.
Let's cry. Let's die. Let's eat some cyanide. That's right. Russell Wilson, that trade they made is looking worse and worse and worse as the weeks go on.
every day. Nathaniel Hackett needs to be fired. He needs to be like Steve Wilkes, kicked to the curb after 1 year. I'm sorry, he's awful. He can't
Just
coach his
can't
way
get
out of
the
a
job
paper
done.
bag. He can't coach his way out of a paper bag.
Can't
It's the
coach with him.
truth.
Can't play with him. Can't win with him. Can't do it.
Can't do
Nope.
it. Want
Can't do it.
winners. Want people to want to learn how to win.
Exactly. He
Right.
ain't a
Mike
winner.
Singletary, right?
Yep.
Yep. And who was he
Yeah.
talking about? Who was he talking about? Rookie tight
He was
end?
talking about the tight end. That would be Davis.
Yep.
Vernon Davis.
Bernie Davis. Oh boy.
There you go.
But he turned out to be pretty good after that.
Yeah.
Oh, he 100% did.
Was Lamar hurt the whole game?
He got hurt in the second quarter.
Wow. Because I see his stats right here: 3 of 4 of 11 yards. Wow.
Yeah. And he probably will not be playing this week.
Probably not. So it could be a potential cakewalk.
Get
for
to him a
Steelers.
little bit.
Potential cakewalk for the Steelers.
We'll see. We'll talk about it later.
10-9 final from Baltimore. We have a tie.
We have a tie.
We had a tie. This
And both ties this year have been division games.
as the Commies and the New York
Football
New Jersey football Giants tied at 20 apiece. How?
Gano can't make a 55-plus yard field goal.
Cricket.
But both offenses looked extremely sluggish in the overtime period. They were not built for overtime.
Nope.
It was a disaster, and it's a tie. Hey, a tie is a free win in Steelman's pick and pull. So
do we want to see
Right.
ties anymore in the NFL?
No.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no. Damn right. Yeah, to the no. To the no, no, no.
Love it.
No way.
Hell no.
I love that. Yeah, the officiating was pretty bad too, but
Yeah, the officiating was bad. Everything about this game was just bad. It was bad. It was
bad.
Although the Giants in their retro uniforms,
They look pretty good. I actually will
Top
say I
notch.
like those natural uniforms.
Oh, yeah.
top notch. So 20-20 was the final there. Okay. Let's talk about the 49ers and the Dolphins real quick.
I know you have a lot to say, so
We
you go
lost to Mr. Irrelevant. That's all I got to say about that. But
Could be worse.
I will say this, though. We put up a hell of a fight. We put up a hell of a fight
Agree.
against the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
We put up more points than anybody else did in the second half. I think they were 70-0 in second half scores.
Yep.
We got 7. I'll take it. That's a win.
It's a win.
That's a win for me. Tua did not have his best game. I'll just say that. 18 of 33, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But the media is like blasting him. It's like, oh my God, this is the Tua we all knew. This is the Tua that we thought it was going to be. No, it's just one bad game. Relax.
One bad game. It's only his
One bad
first
game.
loss
Relax.
this year as a starter.
Yeah.
His
yeah,
first
I mean,
loss.
Yeah. As Conan O'Brien would say, just keep cool, my babies.
Exactly. Relax, people. It's not the end of the world
It's not.
because we got the Chargers this week.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So Jimmy Garoppolo hurt his foot. I think it was the first drive of the game.
Yep.
He did not return for the rest of the year. For the rest of the game, Brock Purdy, Mr. the Purdy man, came in and took the Niners to the victory. He was 25 of 37, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That interception was caught by one Xavier Howard.
I will say, though,
33-17 final.
see a Cougars comment highlight that.
Yes. Although,
It's the truth.
Nick Bosa, defensive player of the year. It's not even close.
although he might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
He might have something to say about that.
I mean, no disrespect to Nick Bosa, though.
Yeah, no disrespect whatsoever. He had what 3 sacks on the 3 sacks last week. He's a stud. Let me just say that.
Oh, yeah.
He is an absolute stud. 33-17 was the final from St. Clair in a potential Super Bowl sleeper pick. Dolphins and Niners. We'll see about that. The Seahawks beat the Rams 27-23. Geno Smith once again proving that he's going to be comeback player of the year. No surprise.
I agree with that.
Yep. DK Metcalf found the end zone. Tyler Lockett found the end zone. And Noah Fant found the end zone. And on the other side, Johnny Walford. Johnny Walford was the quarterback for the Rams. And now,
guess it's going to be this time around.
guess who's on the Rams now?
Yeah, former number 1 draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
What is with the Rams and former number 1 overall picks? First it was Goff, then it was Stafford, now it's Mayfield. What the hell?
Also, they had Sam Bradford.
Yes. Forgot about Sam Bradford. How could I forget? Well, he was
It was garbage.
He was mid.
Yeah, he was mid. Actually, mid.
Yep. 27-23 was the final from Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of mid, the Chargers lost to the Raiders.
Chargers, you ruined my perfect stretch. He was
perfect.
14-1, and my only loss was the Chargers, and it was no Chargers, no. Exactly.
No Chargers, no.
Yes, you ruined it. You ruined it.
No.
I have not gone perfect in a week before, and you ruined my one of my only chances. I've only had one loss twice, and this is my second time.
Damn.
So I know.
Damn.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs is awesome.
He's him right now. He's him.
Josh Jacobs is
a stud.
Pay the man.
They should have picked up his 5th-year option. I keep saying it. Saying it.
Well, they will
They
pay
made
him.
a big mistake. And Devontae Adams had himself a nice game. 8 receptions, 177 yards, and 2 tutties.
Mm-hmm.
Looking very nice.
Oh, I agree.
And I think the Raiders are on a win streak right now.
They absolutely
I
are.
think they're on a 3-game winning streak right now, which is very good for them. 27-20 was the final from Vegas. In a rematch of the AFC Championship, the Bengals beat the Chiefs 27-24. This was your upset pick last week, Lucas, was it not?
Yes, it was.
Yes,
And
it was.
they got the win, did they not?
They did.
Very nice.
This matchup was actually okay. I gotta say, it came down to the wire. Bengals put up 10 points to get them the win overall. I think it was 24-17 going into the 4th, and the Bengals put up 10 to get them on top.
The Bengals, they're the best. They probably were one of the best offenses in the AFC, and they're the biggest threat right now. The Buffalo in the AFC, they're the biggest threat.
Yes, they are. And 27-24 was the final there. You want to talk about a massacre?
A massacre.
You want to talk about an absolute pounding?
A bloodbath.
An absolute ass whipping?
Yeah.
54-19. The Cowboys beat the Colts. Tim, what do you got to say about this?
Yeah, we all
Oh, baby. Yeah, it was so awesome. I mean, we've been saying for weeks and weeks that the Cowboys defense is going to carry them as long as Micah Parsons leads them. He did that again. I mean, and I'll tell you this. When you're a team like the Colts and you give the ball away 5 times in the game, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to win it. And especially when your quarterback gets sacked 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, your quarterback, Dak Prescott, or my quarterback actually, 20 of 30 for 170 yards, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He was only sacked once in that game.
Oh, only once.
Tony Pollard, 91 yards on 12 carries, 2 touchdowns. Zeke Elliott, 17 of 77, 17 carries for 77 yards, 1 touchdown. Malik Davis, 3 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown. I think it's like I think he's like the backup to Tony Pollard. And even C.D. Lamb had a couple of rushes, but didn't work too well there. Oh yeah, we got the sacks, and I mean I've not seen anything like this in Super Bowl 27.
I haven't
All
either.
the way back to Super Bowl 27 when the Cowboys destroyed the Bills 52-17. It was just, 33 points in the fourth quarter alone. Are you kidding me?
I know it's nuts.
Yeah, it was absolutely crazy.
Hilarious.
Oh, and speaking of hilarity, I see some more coming later this week, but we'll get to that later.
Yes, we will. 54-19. You must have been on cloud 9, dude.
It was just too sweet.
Yes, sir. And then on Monday night, the GOAT did his thing. Tom Brady once again came back when they were down. I believe it was 16-3 at one point. And they came back and they scored twice within the final seconds. And the Buccaneers got the win over the Saints by 1 point, 17-16 from Tampa Bay.
The Saints need to fire Dennis Allen.
They need to fire everybody.
Jameis Winston needs to be. Jameis Winston needs to be back.
Implode the whole team and start from ground zero.
That's right. Start from the bottom, work their way up.
Oh,
bring back Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston.
We haven't seen him. Where is Jameis Winston?
He's on the sideline because he's
why?
Not been playing. I don't know why. He's literally lost his job due to injury. That's what he's saying, and I think it's true.
It's ridiculous.
Andy Dalton should not be the starting quarterback anymore. Andy
It's the biggest what if. Like the biggest what if. What if Jameis Winston was healthy?
Then he'd be much better than Aints would be much better than Andy Dalton taking him right now.
All right. Biggest winners and losers.
Ooh, biggest winners.
Who's your biggest winner of week 13?
That's an interesting one. This week was a little tougher to say who was the biggest winner, but if I had to go with one realistically, probably Brock Purdy. I'm sorry, Alex. I have to say it because this guy had no expectation playing at the beginning of the year. He was a practice squad player at the start of the year until Trey Lance got hurt. He's been Jimmy G's backup, and now he's playing, and he's helping lead the 49ers. It could lead them to a possible big-time playoff run.
You for real?
I am for real.
Bitch, are you for real?
Sorry, Alex.
Damn it. Biggest winner, I gotta say, Tiny Tim, your Dallas Cowboys.
That was
especially that defense. My God. 33 points in the fourth quarter. We all said it. We all saw it We all had to call 911 because we saw a murder happening right before our very eyes
We did.
on TV. That's my biggest winner of the week.
Well, my biggest winner is one of those Cowboys defenders, Malik Hooker. He was responsible for picking up a fumbled ball and running back to the house. And he also got an interception and ran it back for 26 yards, which led to another Cowboy touchdown. So give it up for my man Malik Hooker for the Cowboys, who was at one time an Indianapolis Colt.
He was.
That's right.
Going against his old team.
Former team. Mhm.
Malik Hooker, my big winner of the week.
As far as biggest loser is concerned, there's a few I can pick. There's a few I can pick here. There's a lot, but I'm going to go with the Saints. You have it won.
16-3 lead.
16-3 lead.
54 seconds left.
Terrible clock management. They have timeouts they can use. They left too much time on the clock for Tom Brady. They just couldn't get the job done. And heads got to roll. Heads have got to roll.
They gotta.
Saints are my biggest loser of the week for that reason.
My biggest loser of the week, Nathaniel Hackett.
Again.
I haven't done him in a while. It's been a while since I've had him on as my biggest loser. But if you're only putting up 9 points to a Baltimore Ravens team without Lamar Jackson, that is embarrassing. Not even sniffing near the red zone even once. Pathetic.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Tim?
Well, my biggest losers would be all of the fans of the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants.
Oh. All the fans.
Yeah. The fans of the Commanders and the Giants.
Oh.
I mean, I hate they pay good money to see a nice division matchup, and what do they get?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
They get a tie.
A tie.
It's
absolutely pathetic. Just pathetic. All right. Before we get to week number 14, let's just say hey to the chat real quick. What's going on? Joshua Cook, CA Cougar, Dashy, Christina. How's everybody doing? Network 98, Bills Mafia, Brandon Rogers. Let's see who else we got here. David 3000. Javier, Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's in the chat.
Steve Harvey?
Yeah, it was from the very beginning. Had to scroll up for that just a little bit. But,
banana.
And that's the signal for week number 14. Now, before I get yelled at, by Dashy in the chat, you didn't read the bye week.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons, the Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers, the Indianapolis Colts, the New Orleans Saints, and the Washington Commanders. If you're a fan of those teams, you're going to have to wait till next week.
And thank God this is the last week of bye weeks.
It is.
Yes.
So after this week, we get full 16 games again. Thank God.
Full 16 games all the way through the end of the year. So let's not waste any time. And let's get into it. This is probably going to be a short one because there's only
13 games.
There's only 13 games this week.
All right.
So let's start out. Starting out Thursday night. It is the Las Vegas Raiders against the Los Angeles Rams. This game is in Los Angeles. The Raiders are 6-point favorites.
6.5.
0-for-1.
I'm sorry.
Referee for this game is.
I'm sorry, Alex. Referee for this game is going to be Brad Rogers.
And the announcers are Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit.
That's right.
Who do you guys got and why for the Raiders and the Rams?
Raiders and Rams. I'll go first on this one. Raiders and Rams is going to be interesting to say the least. Is Baker Mayfield going to play? That's my big question.
I don't think so because they just got him on Tuesday.
I know that would be really nice if he did, but let's be real, he's not going to play.
No,
and it doesn't. Wait a minute. I wish you had the sound effect for The Rock where he's saying it doesn't matter who they're playing quarterback this week, because let's be honest here, the Rams are the worst defending.
No, but I have this though. Hold on. I have this though.
Life sucks, and then you die.
There we go.
That is the truth of the Rams right now.
Nice.
Guy, especially this season. My buddy said it best. Yeah, I stopped watching games a long time ago. This Rams team is absolutely trash. So let's be honest here. The Raiders are going to make mincemeat out of the Rams and put them out. This will actually be, if they lose, they're out of the playoffs. I think they will this will be elimination. They will officially be out because they'll be at 3-10. So this will be the end to the Rams season. They will be officially out of playoff contention. Raiders win this game convincingly. I'll be watching my buddy Raider Ben's stream once I get done my work. I'll be tuning into his stream. And if you guys have not checked out Raider Ben, check out Raider Ben, his YouTube channel. I played the live reaction to Josh Jacobs when he touched down last week, but still on channel. Check out his channel for this week's game on Thursday. Raiders win this game. Final score 37-17. Alex?
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Boom! Have to do
Right
it
off
early.
the bat.
Right off the bat. Have to do it early. Rams have zero chance of winning this game. I'm sorry. They do not have a chance to win this game.
Interesting indeed.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, though. I was going to pick another game, but it'd be too easy. I want to make my lock interesting this week.
I agree.
That's respect. I respect that 100%, Lucas. Going bold.
Yes, I am.
So
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, I have never seen a team to win a Super Bowl one year and just totally collapse the next year. I mean,
I think
it's,
the closest thing.
I'm done picking the Rams.
The closest thing is the 03 Bucks. Biggest since the 03 Bucks.
Yeah, they went 6-10.
Oh, true. I remember that. Yeah. And it's just going to get worse. These Raiders are really starting to warm up right now. Don't know if they really got a spot or if they got a good path for the playoffs, though.
Oh, no.
But I'm sure they can play a lot of spoilers. But I am going to go ahead and I am taking Las Vegas Raiders over those Rams. Those Rams are done. Put a fork in them. Give me the Raiders 26-20. It's like LC. I'm locking them up.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. Or the week.
Oh, my
Love it.
gosh. Wow.
I love it.
Okay. Well, let's make it 3 for 3. This is not my lock of the week, unfortunately.
Aww.
But the Raiders have won 3 straight games to get back into the playoff mix. Derek Carr, Devontae Adams will be a big problem for the Rams. Josh Jacobs is also running really well. He is probably the best running back in the league right now as we speak. The Rams played hard last week, but they will be undermanned with all of their injuries going on. Raiders keep it rolling, even on the road on a short week. I'm going to go with the Raiders to beat the Rams as well. Final score 26-16. Give me Vegas.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
love it.
All right. Next up, it is a divisional matchup. It is the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. This game is in Detroit at Ford Field. The Lions are 2.5-point favorites.
Let me see. Yes, they are. You're back on it.
Count it. Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma are on the call.
Referee for this game is going to be Ron Torbert.
Okay. This one is a bit of an interesting one. This is actually a good game with both teams coming off impressive victories last week. The Vikings are honestly a shoe-in to win the division, but the Lions are still alive in the wild card spot. Lions offense will present big problems for a Vikings defense that hasn't played well. I think the Lions get the win behind Jared Goff. I'm going to go with the Lions to beat the Vikings. Final score 31-28. Give me the Lions.
Ooh, this isn't your upset pick of the week.
No, it's not.
Oh, I'm very surprised. I like it though.
Yes, I'm going to go with the
I
Lions.
actually like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. So, Minnesota, Detroit. They did play earlier this year in Minnesota, and that was a Vikings win, barely winning, where the Lions actually lead in that game. I don't think the Lions blow the lead in this game because I don't think they'll get the lead in this game. I think the Minnesota Vikings will get the ball, they'll control the game, and I think they're going to get the win. Even though Detroit's been playing really good lately, I just think Minnesota's on too much of a roll right now. Their Lions defense has been improving, but I just don't see them stopping Minnesota's passing offense, especially since Justin Jefferson wants to have another good game against the Lions. Because it was in week 3 the last time they played the Lions. Because when he played the Lions last time, he did not have that good a game. He only had 3 catches for 14 yards. His worst game of the season so far this year. And I think this time around, he's going to have at least 7 catches for at least 125 yards and a touchdown as the Vikings get the win. This is not my upset pick of the week, but the Vikings will end up winning this game. My final score, Vikings 31, Lions 30. Give me the Vikings.
Okay. What's up, Eric?
Interesting. Well, yeah, you got 2 teams. They're almost identical. Just almost. I mean, I do like Kirk Cousins, and of course, my man Adam hooked on a Thiel. Ooga shaka, ooga, ooga, ooga shaka, ooga. But I gotta tell you something. Detroit, I've said this during the week. Do not count those. Don't sell those lines short. They can really surprise you when they have the opportunity here, and I think they will. But actually, this is my point spread game of the week. I believe Minnesota will cover that spread, but I'm getting Detroit with overall victory. So give me the Lions over the Vikings at home by a score of 26-24.
Love it. Good stuff. All right. Next up, it's your game, Lucas. It is the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is in Pittsburgh. This is one of the best rivalries in all of the NFL. The Steelers are 2.5 point favorites.
Yes,
Once again, you're right. You're right. 2-1.
Referee for this game is
Adrian Hill.
And you have Kevin Harlan and Trent Green on the call. We all know the rules. Save him for last. I'm going to go first on this one if you guys don't.
Yes, they are. See, we're the favorite by 2.5.
Yes, they are. Kenny Pickett, 3-1 in his last 4 starts for the Steelers. As they may be a little late, they make a little late season push. How about that? The Ravens have had offensive issues with Lamar Jackson, and now he's out. That means it's Tyler Huntley at quarterback.
Again.
Steelers defense is playing well. That's not a good thing for the Ravens. I'm picking the Steelers. Simply put, 24-13. Lock it in.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All the week.
Woo! I love it. 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 I freaking love it, man.
That, my friend, is a very tasty dish, I will say.
Yes, it is.
Very, very tasty indeed.
Tasty.
Yeah, I always love it. teams get together because you just never know what's going to happen. I mean, it gets ugly, it gets crazy, it gets rough here. And speaking of rough, the Ravens are having it kind of rough right now with Lamar being out. They're going to bring in Huntley now. Pittsburgh is really starting to play good again. They've been on a roller coaster, but they're kind of getting their high again. Baltimore will make it interesting. I don't know how good the guys, but I'm going to say I'm taking Pittsburgh for the victory. Give me the Steelers over the Ravens, 26-23. Steelers.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I made my pick. He made his pick. Lucas. Call.
Yep.
My turn.
Floor
Oh,
is
my
LC's.
goodness. Ravens red zone. Where are you, Ravens red zone? Where are you?
He's still alive.
I think he's still alive, but he has not made one hate week video this entire year. And let's be honest here, he's too scared to make a hate week this week against me. I will have a hate week out on Friday. And guess what? It's addressing Ravens Red Zone, who is my property. I have owned Ravens Red Zone ever since I've gotten in TTC. I am 4-0 against them. Make it 5-0. Pure and simply put, the Ravens have no shot of winning this game. I was making this thing as I mix my locker week, but I'm going to wait till next week because Steelers play a little bit an easier opponent next week. Ravens still have some things we need to worry about on the defensive end, but I think the Steelers and Kenny Pickett will be able to play a good first half, a good third quarter, and probably one bad drive in the fourth, but maybe just to seal it off, it'll be a very late punt just to drive the fact that the Ravens will not be able to beat Pittsburgh this week. Ravens have zero shot beating the Steelers. I do not think the Ravens will even come close to playing well. The last time Tyler Huntley played the Steelers, it did come down to overtime. It was a sloppy, rainy game, but this time it looks like it's going to be perfect weather for the Steelers and the Ravens. This is going to be a fantastic game. In Pittsburgh, it looks like it's going to be a 39-degree game. There's a possible chance
it's going to be chilly.
It's going to be chilly. There is a chance of rain, of light showers, maybe a light snow chance. But right now, I think this is going to be the game. The Steelers just run the ball down the Ravens' throw. We dominate through the air. They will not be able to stop us. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers, my Pittsburgh Steelers, to win this game and put the Ravens into second place of the AFC North and continuing their downward trend of losing games for the rest of the year. I think the Ravens could lose out. There's a chance of it. Especially if Lamar cannot play. And then after that, they play at Cleveland. They play the Falcons, which could be a little sketchy. They may could win that game. Then they play the Steelers again and at the Bengals. They look like they could lose 4 or 5 to finish the season, including this week. Give me the Steelers. I think that the Steelers will break their record of not having any turnovers for the 5th straight game. Like they have not had that since 1939. It's the only other time they have had 4 games in a row without a turnover. And I think the Steelers get the job done. My final score is going to be Steelers 30, Ravens 13. I think this game will be over at halftime. I think the Ravens get a garbage time touchdown. I think the Ravens are in deep trouble, especially with their offense looking anemic against the Panthers, blowing the lead against the Jaguars, looking terrible against the Broncos. This team is in deep, deep trouble. My final score, 30-13. Give me the Steelers. Boom.
There we go.
Where's
Love
that
it,
red zone?
Very nice.
Boom. That's right. Okay. Next up, we have another. Well, actually, most of these are divisional games.
One of them isn't.
Next up, we're going to go with this one. It is the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. This game is in Tennessee. Titans are 3.5-point favorites.
They're 4.
4.
Dang it.
Oh, man.
Dang it.
Oh, no.
Up to 4 now.
Yep, it went up to 4.
It's 4. Okay. Referee for this game.
Referee for that game is Clay Martin.
And Andrew Catalan and James Lofton are on the call. Who guys got and why for Jaguars and Titans?
Oh god,
From
this game's
Tennessee.
gonna be so bad. Realistically, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my thoughts on this game just so I can go get my coin before later on because I know I'm gonna save it for later on. But realistically, Jaguars and Titans, this game is going to be equivalent of an absolute dumpster fire, meaning a mid team. The Titans, Alex, I gotta say this: the Titans are officially the definition of mid. They are beyond awful. I'm sorry. Henry, this offense is nothing. Traylon Burks has been okay, has been somewhat of a bright spot. But realistically, the Titans' offense is going to completely disappointing. Especially if Henry's not here, I think that it's going to be the fact that the Titans will play the Jaguars. They're going to win this division by default, and then they're going to get killed in the first round of the playoffs. And this is the first matchup of, I think this is their first matchup of the year against the Jaguars, and they usually dominate the Jaguars. And they usually do win. I don't really see Jacksonville win this game again. I love to see Jacksonville win and beat Tennessee, but it's not going to happen. Yep. Give me the Titans to win this game 27-23. Give me the Titans just by the point spread.
Yeah, I'm in agreement there. I think this is going to be I'm pretty much in agreement with everything you said, Luke, or LC Muscle. Titans have dominated the Jaguars in their history, especially the last 10 years. Both teams are coming off terrible losses, and now the Jaguars are back out on the road. The Titans will do what they've always done, which is give Derrick Henry the ball, and they will do just that. I'm going to go with the Titans to beat the Jaguars by a final of 30-17. Give me Tennessee.
Titans. Tiny Tim?
And I will I will go ahead and make it unanimous over here. Terrible output for him, but that Jacksonville defense, I don't think is going to be good enough. Henry and those Tennessee Titans give me the Titans by a score of 24-16.
Here we go.
All right, not too bad.
This real quick.
I'd like to see that.
It's been 23 years.
Dolphins are overdue for a playoff win.
23 years. Just say that. Next up, another divisional game, as it is the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Jersey Giants. The Eagles are 7-point favorites from what I'm seeing right here.
You're correct.
Right.
Back
on the right track. Referee for this game is?
Referee for Eagles Giants is Cleet Blakeman. Cleet. Yes.
Cleet. And the announcers are Joe Davis and Daryl Moose Johnson. Wait for it.
Moose.
There we go, Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim, how about you go first this game?
Yes. I want to hear what Tim has to say about this one.
Well, I don't mind going first on this one because there's really not that much to say. I mean, you got the top team in the NFC East. Also, it's the top team in the whole NFC period. Go up against these New York Football Giants, who's just trying to keep themselves out of the gutter of the division right now. Philadelphia, they just got so much talent, it ain't even funny, you know. I mean, Jalen Hurts, he should not be kept out of the talk for MVP because he's a pretty darn good quarterback. He's got some great receivers, great running back. The defense is pretty strong. I mean, Philadelphia is great all the way through, and there's only reason why he lost one game a whole year. So I hate to say this, being a Cowboy fan, so I gotta go with those filthy Philadelphia chickens. Give me the chickens over the Giants, 35-27. Fly, chickens, fly.
All the way to KFC.
Okay. I'll go next on this one if you guys don't mind.
Go right ahead.
Well, this is a
Go.
big game for the Giants in their playoff race. Sandwiched between two with Washington. Game of the sandwich between the two and Washington. They need this game more than the Eagles, but the Eagles are flying high on offense. It will be a big challenge for the Giants. They are 3-0 against the spread as the home dogs this year. I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
I did not actually.
And they are among the top plays week to week basis and are tied with the Bengals for a league best 9-3 against the spread.
Huh. That I did not know that.
Sound the alarm. It's going to be by a field goal. 27-24. Big Blue. G-Men. How you doing?
Wow.
Yep.
I did
I
not
like
expect that.
Are you for real?
Wait, hold on. Tim is probably asking himself right now.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
And to that, I say,
Man, that. Oh
I
my
can't believe
gosh.
that. That's actually crazy.
I
You for real.
yes. Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Lucas,
Giants,
who do you guys-
Righty then.
Giants and chickens. This is going to be interesting to say the least. Especially when I went out to the sports bar last week when I was watching the game. There was a whole group of Eagles fans out there, and it was pretty much after everything, every big player touchdown, we heard "Fly, Eagles, fly." So yeah, I heard that a lot. But hey, I don't mind the Eagles that much. I respect them a little bit, but I still don't like them. I still don't want them to win another Super Bowl. That you got your Super Bowl already. Be happy with that. But anyways,
Arson Judge.
Arson Judge.
Yes. What a
Yes.
legend.
What
What,
a
an
legend.
absolute legend, Arson Judge.
Arson Judge. That's a whole meme in itself, and I could talk about that later. But speaking of that, I gotta bring up another meme because I'm gonna go with those chickens. Fly, chickens, fly. I think that chickens will win and clinch a playoff berth. If they win, they clinch a playoff berth. They'll be the first team to do so this year. So give me those chickens. Fly, chickens, fly, all the way to KSC. My final score is going to be Eagles 30, Giants 20. Say it for me, John.
The Eagles are so much better than the
Yeah.
Eagles.
Yes. Every
Every time.
I love it.
Every single time, man.
Yep.
Okay. Next game on the list. It's Dashy's game. It is the Bengals and the Browns. This game is in Cincinnati. The Bengals are 6-point favorites.
You're right. Right again.
Yes. Referee for this game is
Referee for this game for Browns and Bengals is going to be Jerome Boger.
and Greg Gumbel and Adam Archuleta are on the call on this one.
I'm surprised you got this game, but hey, all for
I am
it. though.
as well. So I'm going to go first in this one if you guys don't mind.
Go right
Well-
ahead.
Joe Burrow
Go.
has never beaten the Browns, which will make this a challenge. But the Bengals are playing well. The Browns now have one Deshaun Watson back, but last week against his former team, he was a bit rusty. If you're asking me, it was a bit awful. I think the Bengals and Joe Burrow keep it rolling. I think the Bengals take it. I'm going with Cincinnati. Joe Burrow finally beats the Browns 28-23. Who day?
I'm actually Luke Newcomb's actually right. The Browns have been the Achilles heel of Burrow, and he's never beaten them, which is actually an insane fact to think about. But this time feels different. Deshaun, famous women respecter Watson, has made his return to the NFL, and people are already turning heads and say they want him suspended again. Well, it's not going to happen here. Let's be realistic here. The Browns just don't have it against the Bengals. The Bengals learned from that last game on Monday Night Football on Halloween, and they are going to come back and play strong. I think this is a game where this will be an offensive shootout. I can 100% say this is an offensive shootout. Give me the Bengals, though. I think the Bengals offense will get the job done at the end of the day. My final score is going to be 31-27. Give me the Bengals to win this game. Who day?
All right, I am going to make a unanimous one again. Yeah, Burrow seems to have problems with the Bengals or the Browns, actually, but the Browns are kind of struggling a little bit. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are getting back together, and just like Chris said, Joe Mixon is back. That's what Dashy said here.
That's right.
This game is personal, getting Joe Mixon back in this one, and that will be a huge factor in my decision here. I am going to take the Bengals. I'm going to make it unanimous. Bengals 24, Browns 17. Who day?
That's right. Who day? I'm trying to find. Don't live in Cleveland. You live in Cincinnati. Yes.
There you go.
I couldn't find. I don't have the clip for that one. Unfortunately. Anyways, next game on the list, it is New York Jets and Buffalo Bills. This game is in Buffalo. Bills are 9.5-point favorites.
Oh no! I thought you were gonna. I didn't want you to include the hat because they're 9-point favorites. Actually, went down a little bit.
9-point favorites.
Yep.
Interesting.
Right at 9.
Referee for this game is.
Referee for this game is going to be Alex Kemp.
And we have Jim Nance and Tony Romo on the call.
CBS game of the week.
This is
I like
the CBS game of the week. Who do you guys got and why?
This is
Bills.
actually my point spread of the game of the week.
Oh.
This is my point spread of the game of the week. I think this will be the point spread game of the week. I think the Jets will try and keep this competitive. But at the end of the day, I think that Buffalo is just a better team here, and I think that they will continue to try and win another AFC's crown. The Bills right now, their offense will be too much for the Jets, even though I think the Jets will definitely want to sweep the Bills. I just don't see it happening, especially in Buffalo. They don't play well in Buffalo. So I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills, though, and keep their number one seed in the AFC intact. Getting revenge on the Jets and winning this game. My final score is going to be reverse of what it was in Week 9. 20-17. Give me the Bills. No one circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. Say it for me.
Say it, big man.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
I'll tell
Well-
you what.
Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, well, not really much to say about this one. The Jets are starting to come back down to earth. I mean, they had their time to glory, but I think the Jets probably might do what the Jets usually do. But I'll keep my eyes on the Jets because they could surprise us like they've done so far this year. But going into Buffalo, going against a cold place like that, no, it's a hot skip and a jump northward in the Empire State. I don't see that happening. Give me the Bills. Give me the Bills at home against the Giants, or the Jets, actually. It's Bills over Jets. Give me a score of 31-21. And, of course, like Chris Berman says, no one circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Yeah.
I love that clip.
Love that guy.
Well, The Jets are playing consecutive road games while the Bills are rested after playing last Thursday night. And that, my friends, is what I like to call a bad combination. The Bills looked like they were getting it rolling on offense, if you know what I mean. The Jets defense is good, but didn't look as good last week against the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Bills win it behind Josh Allen as Mike White. It's Mike White season. I don't think they're going to keep up. I think the Bills take it pretty convincingly. 28-14. Give me Buffalo.
I like it, man. Are you going to play
All
it
right.
again?
What the hell? Why not?
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
There we go. Yeah, I love it. I love seeing that. That kind of energy just makes me want to go through a brick wall.
Run through something.
Yes, sir.
Makes me want to break a table.
Yes. Get the tables, Devon.
That's right. There's one final 1 o'clock game, but
Tiny
he's
Tim had
out.
to step away for a
He had to
second.
step away for just a second, so we're going to step into the 4 o'clock game slate.
Well, let's cover the game that got flexed out of Sunday Night Football. I think that'd be a good start for it.
You mean this one?
Yes, I do mean that one. Yeah.
Chiefs, Broncos from Denver. The Chiefs are 9.5
Boom. You got it.
point favorites.
There you go. There you go. You got it.
Referee for this game is
Referee for Chiefs and Broncos is going to be Craig Whirlstad.
Ian Eagle and Charles Davis are on the call for this
Wait,
one.
they're on the call again? They're on 2 games? Oh, wait,
No,
no. I was sorry. Jim Nance and Tony Romo are on Bills and Jets. I'm sorry. I
Yes.
apologize. So
It's
Ian
okay.
Eagle, Charles Davis.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, Chiefs are coming off of a tough loss to the Bengals, and they're playing their second straight road game, which honestly is not that much of a big deal because, let's be honest, they're playing the Broncos. The Denver offense is terrible. Defense is all right, but it won't slow down Patrick Mahomes. It's not going to happen. So look for the Chiefs to get on track, especially after losing last week. 27-13. Give me the Chiefs.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but aren't the Broncos also eliminated if they lose this game as well?
Yes.
So, yeah, Kansas City, time to put those donkeys out of pasture. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs easily in this game. I do not think that Russell Wilson will be able to cook up much in that Mile High Stadium, and even if he tries to cook up something, it's going to be either rotten or broiled badly. Chiefs 45, Broncos 30. Actually, Broncos 17. Broncos country. Let's cry.
Look at this. Everyone's picking as the lock. Dashy's got the lock.
Ooh.
No, it's not his lock, but same thing. See, Christina and Luke Nukem, they all have the Chiefs as their lock of the week. Interesting.
I really would like to pick as my lock of my point spread game.
I was
of the week.
close.
I was thinking of playing my point spread game. The problem is, though, the Broncos defense isn't that terrible. It's just the offense that sucks ass.
I was really close to picking them.
Hey, there he is. He's back.
I was close. I was this close to picking the Chiefs as my lock.
Ooh. Tiny Tim, welcome back, buddy.
Welcome
So-
back.
Hey, thanks.
Welcome back.
So we saved your game, but we also right now are talking about Chiefs and Broncos. So if you want to give your Chiefs Broncos pick right now.
Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Obviously, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The Seahawks actually won that trade because
Yes, they did.
it's just terrible up in the Mile High City. It's just absolutely terrible. Russell Wilson is at one time he was the most underrated quarterback. Now he's just under. That's all I
Yep.
gotta say about that. Kansas City, you can't beat Patrick Mahomes. He should be in talks with Jalen Hurts. They could finish neck and neck for league MVP. If I'm kind of going for my boy Patrick Mahomes, he's a native East Texan.
That's right.
I'm just going to take the Chiefs over those Broncos by a score of 31-20.
There we go. All right. Next game. Well, it is the final 1 o'clock game we're going to talk about. It is a battle of the Lone Star State, as it is the Houston Texans traveling to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. The Cowboys. Let me just see. Oh, my God.
I think it's the biggest point spread all
This
year.
is the biggest point spread of the week. 17.
It actually went down to 16.5.
I'm just going to keep it at 17. 17.
Screw it. Make it 17. I'm going to give you that point anyway.
Give it to me.
17
point favorites.
Yeah,
Over the
give it
Texans.
17.
Wow.
The referee for the massacre of the week is going to be John Hussey.
And the announcers are going to be Kevin Kugler and Mark Dirty Butt Fumble Sanchez. I think we all know the rules. Save Tim for last. I will go first on this.
Go right ahead.
So, the Cowboys are playing really damn good. Playing some really damn good football. Texans, let's be honest, they're not. They're not. Dallas has to be careful about a letdown here. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen at all whatsoever. Their defense will be the dominant part of this game, behind one Micah Parsons, behind Trayvon Diggs, behind Leighton Vander Esch, and all those other studs on the Dallas defensive line. Defense, let me just say that in general. They win big behind it. I think Dak Prescott also plays well, but in the end, I'm going to go with the Cowboys to beat the Houston Texans. Final score, 42-15. Dallas.
Here's my thing. I was also thinking about putting this my point spread at the game of the week, but the problem is I think the Cowboys players get benched at halftime. I think they go up so much at halftime that like McCarthy says, screw it, let's just save the rest of our players for next week and let the backups play. Let Cooper rush in there and get all the other backups just to play the rest of the game. Cowboys win this one easily. They put up 38 in the first half, put up 7 in the second, 45-9. Give me the Cowboys. Say it for me, Jimmy.
Oh, dang it. I forgot to do it. Oh, dang it. Let's play.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
One for me, one for you.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
There you
We're
go.
probably going to see it 3 times, but regardless,
Time, Tim.
you heard what I had to say. You heard what he had to say. Tim? Cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is the Lone Star Showdown. This is the I-45 shootout. We got 2 teams that are just totally going in opposite directions. Texans going all the way down while my Cowboys going all the way up. Definitely not like it was what it was 4 years ago when these 2 teams met in Houston. That was when our then head coach, the Clapper, Jason Garrett, he had another clap out. He decided not to go. He decided not to kick a field goal on that 4th down point. Just one to go on. And they basically run down the field for the eventual game-winning touchdown. But 4 years later, man, what a difference. Houston is just garbage. Cowboys totally destroyed the Colts last week. I think I see another week of destruction. Do the Houston Texans have any kind of chance? I got to hear that Hilton and all again. I got to hear that again.
You want to hear that one more time? Let's play it.
Yeah.
To the no, no, no. Yeah, to the no,
love that. I love that. It just makes me want to move my booty right there. And that's exactly what the Cowboys are going to be doing to them Texans. I mean, it is going to be another matter. And doing a little foreshadowing here. They're definitely going to be Houston. They go to Jacksonville the next week. Then, of course, on Christmas Eve, big game against the Chickens. And I hope they flex that game to prime time because that would be a prime time matchup right there.
Yes. Indeed.
Then they finish the season. They finish the season on the road at Tennessee. And then they go to Washington to finish the season against the Commanders. There is a good possible chance Cowboys could win out the rest of the way. There is a strong possibility. But this game here, it is going to be Houston ain't got no chance. Hell no. Hell no. Let me hear that again. Hell no. Hell
you
no.
Hear it one more time? Let's
Yeah.
I gotta hear it again. I gotta hear it again.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no. Listen.
Give me my Cowboys to crush those Texans by a score of 45-10. Now I want to hear Jimmy.
You heard him, Jimmy.
How about them Cowboys?
That was epic.
That was
That
awesome.
was epic. That was just epic overall.
Oh, that's great. So great. All right. Next game on the list. It is okay. Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks. This game is in Seattle. The Seahawks are 3.5-point favorites.
You're right once again.
Let's go. The referee for this game is
Referee for Panthers and Seahawks is going to be Vil Vinovich.
and Adam Amin and Mark Schlereth are on the call. Easy for me to say. Who do you guys got and why? Seahawks and Panthers from Seattle.
God. Panthers and Seahawks. This sounds like a snooze fest game, realistically. The Panthers are coming off the bye. The Seahawks are coming off a win against the Rams. I really still think the point spread is absolutely garbage. I think it should be more like 8. I really still do not see the Panthers even coming close. They have been playing teams better as of late, but realistically, let's be honest here. It's the freaking Carolina Panthers. They're absolute garbage, and they'll be eliminated from the playoffs next week. So Seahawks will continue this trend of being up on teams, especially at home. Panthers did win the one time they played. I remember it was the playoff games. They did end up being Seattle in, I think it was Carolina and Seattle. They ended up winning in Seattle. So who never knows? But realistically, I don't trust Sam Lego Police Officer Darnold in Seattle here. My final score is going to be Seattle with a game-winning touchdown to DK Metcalf. Final score 28-24. Give me the Seahawks.
Tim, who you got?
All right. I pretty much agree with everything that LC just said here. DK Metcalf, he's been one of my good fantasy players for the last couple of years, and I see a big game from him. Carolina's just garbage. They may get a garbage time touchdown there at the end, but at the end, I see the Seattle Hawks behind Geno Smith, if I'm still correct about Geno Smith, comeback player of the year. Give me the Seahawks or the Panthers. She said 24.
Well, I'm in agreement with everything you guys just said. So Geno Smith is playing outstanding football for the Seattle Seahawks, who would be in the playoffs right now if they started.
Yes, they do it.
Panthers coming off a bye, but they're playing for nothing. Let's be honest. They're not
Yeah, they're
playing
playing for nothing.
Draft? Do they have a draft pick in the first
I
round?
think they do.
They're playing for that.
They're playing for position.
They're playing for draft position at this point. This is a long trip for a team with little motivation. I think the Seahawks win with Geno Smith. behind Geno Smith. 31-17. Give me the Seahawks.
There we go.
There we
I
go.
love it.
Next up, this one is going to be interesting because it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. This game is in Santa Clara. The 49ers are 3.5-point favorites.
Again, you're right.
Let's go. Referee
Doing
for
good.
this game is
Referee for the game is Brad Allen.
Kevin Burkhardt and Greg Olson. The A-team for Fox is on this call.
I figure they would be.
I'm going to go first in this one if you guys
Go
don't
right
mind.
ahead.
Well, the Bucks.
Go.
This one's going to be interesting, I think. Because Tom Brady, for all of his life, has wanted to play for the 49ers. It was his top childhood team growing up, and now he gets to face them, possibly whip their ass. We'll see. But the Bucks had an amazing fourth quarter comeback this past Monday night to beat the Saints, but their offense struggled for most of that game. That's never a good thing against this 49ers defense. The 49ers are starting Brock Purdy.
Brock
man.
Purdy.
The Purdy man at quarterback. It's going to be an interesting matchup to see. I'm not sure who to pick, so I'm going to let fate decide.
Woo!
Because this is my coin flip game of the week. Heads, George Washington will be the away team, which is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the American Eagle on the back will represent the San Francisco 49ers. This quarter is from the year 1985.
1985.
We got to go back to the future.
Yes, sir.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Yeah.
I love that reference.
Damn right.
If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn right. Heads, Bucks, tails, Niners, a 1, a 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, ba, boo.
Baba boy.
I am going with the 49ers.
There
Beat
we
the
go.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 20-17, give me
Ooh.
San Francisco.
I like it. Tom Brady against the 49ers has been interesting in his career. He has 2-1 versus the 49ers in his career. He's averaged over 294 yards passing. He has 7 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. And he's also gotten sacked 5 times in San Francisco. I think the San Francisco teams that they play in the past are nowhere near as good as the San Francisco 49ers defense is today. I think Nick Bosa gets 2 sacks on the GOAT as the 49ers win this game. And I think they will put the Buccaneers in a deep struggle for the NFC South to hold on to that NFC South division title. They could possibly win down the road, but we'll see. My final score is going to be Niners with Brock Purdy getting the strong win and being the GOAT. I'm going to say it's a low-scoring affair. 21-17, give me the
off by 1.
Niners.
Oh, you're off by 1.
Ooh,
My score.
that is crazy to think about.
And Tim.
Well, so we have another rookie getting his first start against the GOAT Tom Brady. So far in his career, Tom Brady has met up with 7 quarterbacks getting their first start against the GOAT, has taken down every single one of them.
Oh.
Jimmy G is gone. This Brock Purdy, he's coming in. He is going to be the latest quarterback. And I believe that once again, just like all those quarterbacks before him who had their first start against the GOAT, he will go down just as well. Alex, sound the alarm.
I like it. I like it.
Wow.
Quarterback, Tom Brady, and have give me the GOAT and the Bucks over the Niners. 24.
28-24. Okay.
Impressive.
Then, Sunday night on NBC, check your local listings. It is the game that got flexed to Sunday night.
It did.
Battle of top 10 picks from the 2020 draft. Number 5 versus number 6, as it is the Miami Dolphins versus the Los Angeles Chargers from SoFi Stadium. And I will be in attendance to see this game. The Dolphins, as of right now, 3-point favorites.
You're right.
You goddamn right I am. Referee for this game is
Referee for Dolphins and Chargers is Scott Novak.
and Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth are on the call. You guys know the rules. Save me last.
Actually, Alex, I haven't done this all yet. So I honestly don't know who to pick for this game. So I'm letting fate decide this one. I know. Crazy thing.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I have not used my coin.
You for real?
I have not used this yet, and
What?
I know I haven't used it yet, but this is the time to use this coin. I'm hoping I can continue my sentence while getting a soundbite in. So the eagle, I'm gonna go. This eagle will be the I'm gonna put the Eagles, the Dolphins, and the Cactus, the Chargers, since they're near cactuses.
Okay.
Dolphins don't like cactuses, and I'm hoping I can get through this coin flip without another Stone Cold Steve Austin sound effect. Dolphins and Chargers, my coin flip game of the week. Let's go ahead and flip it. 3, 2, 1. Bada boom.
Baba Booey.
Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Dolphins. Fins up. Dolphins will win this game. I think they get the job done with a late Tua Tagovailoa touchdown pass to Jalen Waddle to get the win. My final score is going to be 30-28. Give me the Dolphins.
Did you guys see the Waddle at the World Cup
Yes, I did.
past week?
It was amazing.
Okay. Tim? Who do you got?
I think I may have missed that. But Chargers still banged up a little bit. Miami is still riding a wave. The Tua wave, I like to call it. Tua is on time. Tua is a young stud. Tua is going to be just fine here. And I don't need no coin flip. I am going to go ahead and the Dolphins by a score of 30-21. Fins up, baby. And
Hey.
no Chargers, no.
And now, no
Chargers, no.
Okay, here we go. It's my turn. I'm about to cook. So, like I said, this is a battle between two quarterbacks that were drafted one pick ahead of each other. Tua ahead of Justin Herbert. Last week, I'm going to be honest, Tua did not play well. The Chargers need this game more and should be able to move it against our defense. But here's something that a lot of people might not like. People might not respect what I'm about to say, but the fact of the matter is, watching Justin Herbert attempt to gut out each win each week, despite having no receivers, no offensive line, no time to throw, no running game, and dealing with bad coaching decision after bad coaching decision after bad coaching decision reminds me of a certain quarterback in NFL history. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
I don't know on this one. This is interesting.
Phillip Rivers.
Ah.
quarterback of the Chargers.
Oh, the
Go
Chargers,
figure.
of course.
Hold on. Speaking of Justin Herbert, I actually have something because my brother actually gifted this to me. I'm not sure what he's trying to tell me by gifting me soap, but regardless, this is the Justin Herbert soap from Dr. Squash.
What?
Smell like Herbie, it says.
Well, I thought you thought about Herbie.
And on the back, it says
Oh,
Herbie's
my.
notes. These are his words, not mine. It says, level up your shower game with my favorite bar to feel like a man and smell like a champion.
Oh God.
Last time I checked, the Chargers haven't won shit.
Yep, they have one shit.
Oh my
what?
God,
Oh,
that sounds so cheesy.
Wait, hold on. Smells a little coconut there. A little blue raspberry. Lemon makes sense. Their colors are blue and yellow. Oh, wait, hold on. I know that smell. Smells overrated. Just like Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Holy shit! Wow!
Oh, shit, that's
That
amazing.
was your intention, Dr. Squash. Nicely done. Regardless of that, the fact of the matter is their defense is not going to contain our offense. We are
No,
going to
no.
steamroll the absolute shit out of the Justin Herbert Chargers. Sorry to all you Justin Herbert simps or stands or all those
It stands.
Herbert, yeah, those guys. 35-24. Fins up. Baby! Oh, yeah.
That's
That
right.
was amazing. That was amazing. I'm not
Oh.
gonna- Hey, I didn't
Now
know
I'm
your
gonna
goose
stay
had a
away from
keyboard.
that soap next time I go to the store.
Finally, on Monday night, it is the battle of the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. This game is in Arizona, and I think this game is even
No,
spread.
it's actually not. It actually is Patriots 1.5.
Oh, it went up.
Yeah, it went completely off the steep end there.
Referee for this game is,
Let me see. Referee for the game is Sean Smith.
and the announcers Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Manningcast.
Manningcast, that's right.
There's a
There is a
Manningcast this Monday.
There is a Manningcast. And
Who do you
it's-
guys got and why for the Patriots and the Cardinals?
Actually, save me for last this one.
All right. Tim, who do you got in this one? Patriots, Cardinals.
Well, I really don't have any trust in the Arizona Cardinals right now. But then again, I don't really have any trust in Mac Jones either. But I just got to go with the team that has a better head coach, and that, of course, is the legendary Bill Belichick. He is, of course, is a thinking man's coach. I'm just going to make this short and sweet. Give me the Patriots on the road, 26-21.
Indeed.
We haven't seen. I don't think I've played this sound effect yet, but actually, no. I'm gonna save it because this is not a tank bowl.
No, it's not a tank
I
bowl.
don't think this is a tank bowl game.
Wait, did we even have a tank bowl game this week? I don't think we did.
I don't think we did.
No, honestly, there is no tank bowl game this week.
I don't
I'm
think so.
actually
I think
legitimately
I think we've gotten
surprised.
off easy this year.
Or this
Yeah,
week.
got off easy this week. Absolutely. No tank bowl game this week.
Wow.
Very
Interesting.
surprised.
Actually, maybe tomorrow night's game. Possibly. But regardless, the Cardinals are coming off the bye while the Patriots are coming off a terrible showing last Thursday night against the Buffalo Bills. Their offense was lifeless. That will change here. They will move the ball against the Arizona defense and limit Kyler Murray. I think the Patriots win it by a field goal, by a last-second Nick Falk field goal. 24-21. Give me the Patriots.
You know, something's got to give. Bill Belichick and the Patriots, they've gone off easy this year with their inept coaching. Arizona, they need to do something because Arizona needs something to save Cliff Kingsbury's job. And Kyler Murray hasn't won a game since Modern Warfare 2 came out, which is actually insane.
Thank you.
But
very
you know
much.
what, though? Something smells really fishy in Arizona. I don't know why, because it should smell like cactus and not overrated, but it should smell something a little bit differently. So, Alex, sound the alarm. Ba-boom! Arizona gets the upset this week. Arizona has played New England pretty close in Arizona over the past few times they played there, even though it's not very often. Arizona seems to play New England pretty well, and I think this is the job that can get the job done here. Why? Simply put, the Arizona Cardinals, not only are they playing they're playing in Arizona, they're also playing a Patriots team with one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the league, I think, in Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I think he struggles here, and I think the Cardinals get the win on a low-scoring Monday night game where DeAndre Hopkins gets a huge touchdown to seal the game. My final score, 21-17 Cardinals. An upset, my upset special of the week.
Know that.
Well,
That's that.
how about that?
And that is that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Week 14 of the 4 Horsemen of Pick'ems. Like I said, I will not be streaming the game because I will be live and in living color at SoFi Stadium to see the Chargers and the Dolphins go at it.
Ooh, I'm excited, man.
That's right. I'll see if I can post some clips from that game.
I hope you can
on
man.
my
I hope you can.
channel.
That'd be awesome.
Definitely want to do.
That would be great.
I definitely want to clip up this when I did the product review because that was actually pretty funny.
That was good.
I want to clip that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
I'm gonna
classic.
It's definitely gonna go up there. The 4 Horsemen Pick'em highlights for the year, along with my complete computer meltdown with Tiny Tim's upset pick of the week. So I want to see that at the end of the year, though. We got to have a compilation of all our best moments. That'd be amazing.
Right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do something like that for sure. But regardless,
Good.
LC Muscles 28. What do you got coming out on your channel, sir?
Hate week for Baltimore Ravens Steelers. Hate week is coming out soon, probably Friday. I'm excited to have it out. It will be great. I know I got a lot of work, though. It's just been tough with a lot of work. But, hey, I'm going to try and get the video out, try and edit it tomorrow and try and film it. And then Friday, have it released for you guys. It's Ratbirds week, baby, and I got to get something good out. Red Zone, be ready.
Oh, Ravens Red Zone, you going down.
Oh, yeah.
Zone, you going down.
You going down.
Tiny Tim, of course, you can check out the Fantasy Football Fever every Tuesday night.
Yes, sir.
That's right, folks. It's Fantasy Football Fever, my show that I do on my channel, TJM3774. That's my channel. Nights, 10:15 p.m. Eastern, 9:15 p.m. Central. And we're just going to take it all the way to the Super Bowl and beyond. So y'all just tune in, and of course, I'll be back here with these guys next week.
Yes, we will be.
You bet your bottom dollar. Next week, I'm going to see if we can get a special guest.
I hope so, man.
I've been in the talks. Been in the talks with a couple people. So we'll see what happens. But
sir.
Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everybody in the chat, Johnster, Christina, CA, Cougar, Dashy, Joshua Cook, and everybody else.
Alex's
Appreciate
goose.
each and every single one of you.
The orange.
Out of the orange. Lucas's goose, or my goose. Not your goose. You don't have a goose. You have
I have Skull Man
thing there, guy. Regardless, appreciate you guys. Till next week, stay pizzle. Peace out. Fins up. Baby! See
Let's
y'all
go
next week.
Steelers. Here we go, baby. Beat those rappers. Yeah.
We got another massacre coming to you, so Cowboys are going to do some killing. How about them Cowboys, huh?
One more time. Let's wave them.
Yeah, here we go,
Yeah.
baby. Let's
Yeah, let's
go.
Wait, pause. Wait, I still can't. Dang it. Ready? One more time.
Yeah. Let's go. Here we go, Steelers.